Greetings, people of Earth. I'm Rick Harold. Thanks for watching my video and listening to my podcast. This is a short video just to talk about the generative adversarial neural network created, or the idea came from Ian Goodfellow. This is one of those things that, and there's obviously controversy in any technology, but is really kind of a true innovation in neural networks. I'm not going to go into explanation of everything. Neural networks, as people might know, are simulating neurons of the brain in an algorithmic form and with multiple inputs and multiple outputs and multiple layers. The idea being you can put a picture up and as a series of pixels or blocks, and it recognizes those pieces. It goes through the neural network with the multiple inputs to the pixels and comes out on the other side and says it's a cat or a dog or whatever. Or it's a face, and maybe it recognizes a particular face. And these networks have become masters, really, at recognizing many things, giving lots of training data. And there's other situations where you can have unsupervised learning. You don't have labeled data, but they're impressive. What the GAN networks are really cool is it's kind of another network which is trying to fool the regular neural network. So it's trying to create pictures, and I'll say of faces, for instance, and send them to the face recognition neural network to say whether or not it's a face or not. And in simplistic terms, the idea is that it tries to create on the fly an image and says, hey, here's a face. And then the other neural network will say, that's not a face, or that's not this person, or whatever. And then it gives feedback to the adversarial neural network to change its parameters. It's learning, right? That's what the deep machine learning is all about, is learning to fit your network to the data. And so they're working as adversaries, so to speak. I've done this many times in a different context where the idea was you wanted to be able to create generated data that could then be used for testing of your program or module or whatever. And it took a lot of effort trying to create, not fake data, it's supposed to be real, generate data to then test with. And I'm talking abstractly here. Because we kind of did it through brute force mechanisms where you had to think about it. This is where it's kind of learning from the mechanism which is recognizing the face in this example. So it's pretty cool. And it's not without its issues like everything. But I just wanted to make a comment about how these kind of innovations and these kind of different thinking, as we evolve along here, this is really where you make advancement, because you have a different approach to something. In this particular case, there's a lot of cool things that come out of it. And just pointing it out, there's a couple links in my description to talk about some examples of this. So thanks again for listening, and take it easy.